Do you remember when you were a noob? I was out minding my own business when I stumbled into my noob friend. Turns out he was bored out of his mind. You won't believe what I saw him do. These are 17 things that noobs do when they're bored in Minecraft. Number 1. Oh, here it is, the noob. He logs in and starts his new world because he's not committed to the awful things he's done with the previous worlds he's created. So he wanders around for a bit looking lost and a little fragile, but mostly dumb. Good thing there aren't any predators out yet. He seems to have trouble letting go of the Nubia's behaviors, so he will occasionally see himself digging straight down or trying to be dumb like this. Yeah, noob. Better leave it. Again? Seriously? There's no way to collect wood. Well, it seems he has an idea and starts collecting dirt. I hope he's not going to build an... Oh, he did it. Look at that ugly house. I mean, who uses dirt to build? Just disgraceful. And now he seems to be going further away with his mad building system. Yep, as I thought, he built a castle. Literally a castle. It's actually kind of nice. It would be too bad if someone appeared and taught him a lesson about not using dirt to build ugly structures. Oh, wait, that's me. And it goes boom. Number 2. Believe it or not, noobs sometimes have an even noobier friend. And they're even worse than the regular noobs. Like, their noobier friends are just like 10 times worse. Like, I don't understand. I call them the uber noob. Now, once a regular noob learns how to make pranks in Minecraft, they will not stop doing them. Trapdoors, secret holes leading to lava pits, hidden mobs waiting to attack, explosive rigged locations, you name it. If you add an uber noob to the mix, you'll have a real show. In fact, some noobs never get over this phase and keep on pranking and killing their friends even when they have become pros. Annoying, but fun, I guess. Number 3. There are things about mobs that every noob should learn sooner or later. Basic mob mechanics, like you never get near a creeper unless you want to have a blast. And not the good kind, precisely. You never mess with a polar bear's cub because they won't like it. I repeat, they will not like it. And of course, you don't ever hit a wolf, not even by accident, unless you want to fight the whole pack. Yep, only a noob does that kind of stuff around mobs. And talking about mobs, there's one we should pay special attention to. Oh, look at these little cuties, aren't they so adorable? Well, my dear noob, be sure they remain unbothered or they will end you. Don't believe me? Go ahead, disturb them. Air Force B incoming. You better be sure you want to do this. Number 4. This is a classic thing to do for a real noob. The noobiest among the noobs. Maybe you remember your first day in Minecraft where you saw the trees and started punching at them to get some wood. Maybe at some point you started to think the whole game was just pointless and almost quit. Oh, but it worked, and you advanced. Well, let me get a little deep memory from your brain, noob. Do you remember ever trying to mine some ore with your bare hands? Yeah, go down memory lane. Every noob has tried it at least once. Minutes and minutes of useless punching at some iron block, hopelessly waiting to obtain it. I swear I've never seen a couple of noobs trying it out of just boredom. Spoiler alert, it can't be done. Number 5. Storage can be a big problem if you don't know how to deal with your stuff. Maybe stop being the noob that punches iron blocks in hope of mining them, but once you understand the basic mechanics of the game and start adding things to your collections, things can spiral out of control real quick. You can't find your stuff. Right, noob. Noobs are often terrible hoarders, and they have their stuff lying around everywhere in the most disgusting ways. I mean, look at how this noob lives. It's terrible. What is this? His crafting table's over there, the furnace is over there, the chest is upside down. What is going on? It's me knocking at the noob's door. It looks like I'm inviting him to one of my very many vaults full of well-ordered and classified items. Let's see how a pro stores things. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? Looks like the noob has a lot to learn. It breaks my heart to see a noob crying. Not really. Number 6. The noob is an explorer by nature. He will try to do everything at least once. It's his only way to get to know the environment and learn the game mechanics. And by doing everything once, he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail a lot. This noob right here decides that experimenting with redstone is still a little bit too complex for his current capabilities, so he decides to keep exploring, like literally exploring new terrain. It seems he's never seen sand, so he goes for it and tries to dig down and this new kind of strange dirt. But hey, no, don't do that. Oh my, no, you're such a noob. Sometimes it's just incredible, you know, like it's actually impressive. Number 7. Ah, the sweet old terrifying nether. Not a place for the weak, for sure. Look at this noob. He looks terrified and unsure of what to do and where to go. Maybe he spent dozens of hours planning this trip into the nether. Wait, he isn't even wearing decent armor. Ah, he spent all that time crafting gold armor? Are you kidding me? Never mind. Well, let's watch this to see what happens. He seems to be interested in the hoglins. He knows next to nothing about them. If only he had some fungi with him to help manage them. Oh, look! They detected him! Here they come! This is going to be horrible for this little noob. He thought he could get some ham out of the hoglins, but they made a pork chop out of him. Learn your lesson, dudes, and better have a good strategy before going out to fight hoglins. Number 8. The noob is a creature of habits. Once he learns something, he will commit to repeating it until perfecting it. That works the same for learning recipes, for crafting, for defeating hardcore enemies, and for killing their friends. It has been observed that the average noob tends to kill his fellow noobs in every possible way as some sort of prank. Here we can see how the noob is working on building a nice trap with the goal of killing a friend. He is determined, he is confident, and he has perfected the design. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He finishes and hides around the corner to patiently wait for the victim. Here he comes, the uber noob. He cannot believe his luck to find such a beautiful ore block lying there for taking the... Oh! Yep, now he knows better. This will happen countless times. Every time the noobs are bored indeed. What are you building now, noob? Are you still bored? Number 9. We're all mining here. That's why this game is called Minecraft in the first place, isn't it? But trust me, noobs love mining more than anyone I know. They get all super duper excited when they find a mine shaft and ores. But here's something every unsuspecting or bored noob has done at least once. They tried to mine bedrock. They can wear off their most precious tools without having any idea of what they're doing, even spend little less fortunes. I wish someone could save this noob some trouble and teach him there's no use in even trying. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I mean, I keep telling him that, but he just thinks I'm trying to trick him, so I just keep all the bedrock to myself or something, whatever. Number 10. This might sound a little weird, but my investigation has determined that one of the most extended hobbies amongst bored noobs is dying. Oh, yeah. These little dudes will die in the most horrible and most dumb deaths I have ever seen. Have you ever seen a noob die out of gravity? See him hit the ground? Or maybe the noob is trying to do some stunt around a lava pit. Of course, he died. And he didn't even care to go store all his loot before taking that risk. Good job, noob. Good job. He's gonna fight a big and dangerous foe. Boom! Died and loses all the loot. He's wandering around the forest, messing with bees. Boom! Die and loses all the loot. I told you, it was some kind of hobby. I just don't get it. Number 11. Ah, the noob has found an interesting mine. It seems it has taken him near some diamond blocks. What will this bored noob do? You guessed it, he's gonna die. But how? If he's just going out mining, he should have understood the basic mining mechanics. Well, two things. He's a noob, and he's doing just whatever because he's bored. He's not really thinking this through. It just takes that he gets near a diamond formation for him to start mining those blocks like crazy. But hey, beware, noob. Sometimes there are lava streams that... roasted in pieces, noob. Number 12. Remember that noob that started to prank his noobier friends by building kill traps and, well, things got out of control, and the noobiest noob wanted to seek revenge. That's how Noob Wars starts, and they can be dangerous, even for other players. Just out of boredom, and a couple of noobs could start a vicious war with each other. Heck, there are even cases of multiple noob wars at once. They will do anything to destroy each other, from kill traps to specially designed mob traps and grinders to face-to-face combat with melee weapons. Things can get out of control, and they can even hurt other players. Not cool, noobs. Not cool. Number 13. Ice biomes are cool, but hey, seriously, they are really cool looking and awesome. See what I did there? So a bored noob will only be interested in building some nice stuff without much investigation, and he'll end up with frozen water all around, again, because it's cold. But after some research, he finds it's really reasonable to put some torches around the water to keep it warm and nice. Oh, my noob, can't you see this is also affecting the rest of the snow and ice, and yep. It's getting all flooded. Definitely, you can't trust in the plans of a bored noob. Number 14. Sometimes a noob can forget how the game works, or just pretend he forgot it so he can do outrageous things like not sleeping at night and staying outside. Maybe if the noob is too bored, he can set an adventure for himself and try to mine by night dressed with his best armor and wielding his best weapon. We see this noob right here is setting this kind of quest for himself. The greed has overtaken him, and he's gotten into a mine to get some diamonds in the middle of the night. He finds them, and everything seems to be looking up for the noob. Oh, maybe he's finally leaving his noob ways behind. Now he's returning. Look, a horde of zombie approaches. But fear not, because our hero is wearing a shiny leather armor. Are you kidding me? You asked for it, noob. Now there's nothing left but darkness. Number 15. Another rare idea of a bored noob is to test the mobs again and again, especially around creepers. I'm not sure why they find it so special about creepers, to be honest. An old memory of the first time they got killed by a creeper, or just a genuine interest in understanding and avoiding all depth of creepers. In any case, we see how this noob right here, in a moment of boredom, chooses to enslave himself in the never-ending cycle of rebirth and violent death. Deep and sad, but true. Not that he was going to stay alive for a while. I mean, look at him. He's a noob after all. Number 16. There's so much a noob won't know in every new update, and the Nether update is not the exception to this rule. A bored noob with portal building capabilities will get into the Nether and face the new piglin mobs without knowing a thing about their customs. Look at this noob. He seems to be investing his boredom into getting some knowledge about the piglins. From afar, he begins to understand how much they like gold, so he made a gold brick in order to attract the piglins. But they seem to not care about it until... What are you doing, noob? Did you get bored already? So soon? Don't do that. Do not break the... Oh, and he broke it. You better be ready to fight, noob. You will make them hate you. Number 17. I don't know if this is just boredom or plain stupidity, but a bored noob will reach the extremes of good and evil. Of what's impossible and what's doable, of what's, well, let's keep it simple. Noobs are dumb enough to attack a server admin. This will result in both an insult to that admin and a death for the noob. Look at this noob right here. He's infuriated the handsome and awesome server admin. And now his pathetic life is drowning in misery. Learn from the mistakes of a bored noob, and you'll always respect your admin. They can make you suffer before kicking you out or even banning you from the server. Oh, little noob, you better brace yourself. You're in for a world of pain. So those were 17 things noobs do while they're bored in Minecraft. If you know any noobs or have any stories about them being bored, let me know down in the comment section below. And don't forget to smash that like button and click that subscribe button so you never miss out on a future video.